One of the men who's been the biggest help to me in actually trying to come to terms with teaching the Bible is good at certain little illustrations. For example, he'll take a whiteboard and he will write a big F on it and a small T. And he will talk about the danger of having a large F and a small T. F for framework and T for text. He said if the text is not the larger of the two letters in your thinking, then you will almost inevitably default to teaching your framework. So the text will be subjugated to the framework. You need, he says, a big T and a small f, so that the text is constantly prepared to challenge that. He then uses another illustration, which I've used with some young men as well, and that is, across the whiteboard, he just draws a single line. And he says, there you have it. And we all sit and wonder what he's talking about. He says, the line is the line of Scripture. If you go below it, you end up with liberalism and less than what the Bible teaches. If you go above it, and there are a lot of ways you can go above it, an eschatological persuasion, signs and wonders persuasion, whatever it might be, and that becomes your predominant thought, that somehow or another, this is the most important thing. He says you must stay on the line. And for the people who say, well, staying on the line, that's because you don't believe these things or because God is hindered, as it were, in any way. Such a thought is ridiculous, because that God would give to us His Word, given that we know that we don't live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. He has not given us anything that we do not need, and He has not left out anything that we do require. Therefore, we dare not go below the line and leave stuff out, and we daren't go beyond the line and make people focus on that which is essentially our little additions and become the focus of people's affection and attention.